All right, happy Friday, folks. Some more explanation, expanding on the OPM release of the Fork in the Road email. It's basically a resignation letter for government service civilians or government service employees across the government. We got a lot of workers in our unit that are trying to understand the implications and the rules about this. One of the, there's a couple key elements here that are true based on the OPM website, expanding the frequently asked questions section. Specifically, the question is, if I'm eligible for early/normal retirement during the deferred resignation period before September 30th, 2025, will I be able to accept deferred resignation and still accept retirement during the deferred resignation period? That is the question. The answer to that question is yes, you will, if you are eligible for retirement, be able to continue to accrue your retirement benefits during the deferred resignation period. Should you select to retire, either early retirement or normal retirement, before your final resignation date, your retirement election will override the deferred resignation. So that's key, that's very important. There are many expanding remarks in the frequently asked questions website here for OPM that lend some credence and some credibility to the initial low on detail email that came out. So it gives us, to me, it gives me confidence that these payouts will be given as described. I know there's a lot of hubbub going on right now out there in the networks about, hey, be careful, don't expect this pay to actually go through, this, that, and the other. But as it stands, it looks like this has been thought about and developed over some time before this release, and appears to be legit. And all questions that I've had, not all of them, there are still a couple of hanging chads here, if you will, but a number of the main burning questions that would have major impact on a decision for someone here have been answered in generally the benefit of the answer to that question goes to the employee who would be taking this deferred retirement or the resignation. So this looks like a good program for people that it makes sense for. And on my earlier video, I think I said that you wouldn't work for the government again, and I misstated that. The answer is you can go back and work for the government at a different job. Expect that the different job would be under the 4 criteria that were explained in the initial letter: the expanded performance culture and the enhanced standards of conduct, and the in-person workforce stipulations that are in the original email. Yeah, so as this is developing, there's a lot of naysayers out there that are saying, don't do it, it's a trap, you're not gonna get paid. Just from what I've seen, researched, and spoken to people about with this, it looks promising that it will actually be followed through with. One question is, how are they defining, here's the one that applies to the people working in my building. The deferred resignation program begins, let's see. There's a category here that it is not applying to military members or those in jobs that are related to national security. I'm trying to find the line. Anyways, that is kind of one of the questions I have about this, even though in one of the previous sentences, it says all Department of the Air Force civilian employees are eligible. So the question on definition of who is eligible seems to be answered right there, but there is some verbiage in another part that had me questioning it. So if you've got any further input, any more details, please hit me up and let me know. I mean, This is a huge impact for a lot of people. So let's try to get good data out there. If you've got better information that I've just forwarded, please let me know and we'll push it out. That's it for now. We'll update more later.